Tony Stark versus Dr. Gero. Who has the most raw intelligence when using their own tech? Let's talk about it. Now, I know what people are going to say. The obvious answer is Tony. Why? Because he did so much stuff. He only has a lot of screen time, but the amount of screen time is not what makes you the victor. It's what you have done in that screen time. I mean, we have to face facts here. The doctor created androids out of nothing. Now, I know Tony did something similar with his first suit, I believe. But come on, does that suit really compares to the androids? Android 16 was created from nothing. And then you have the infinite energy reactor that Tony created. Well, guess what? Dr. Gero created something more sufficient than that. And he was able to install it in humans. He was able to turn humans into androids. And the technology that he used for that was from nothing. Even other scientists recognize that Dr. Gero is a genius. And let's not forget the infamous Cell, who is the ultimate android, power capable of destroying an entire solar system. Now, I know people are going to mention the Soul Hammer and the Phoenix Buster. The Phoenix Buster was only created by another set of hands. In other words, Tony had to use someone else's technology to build that. So even though he didn't merge his technology with alien tech, which he has to do with most of his suits for them to stand up against universal threats. Now, some suits may be an exception. The Soul Hammer, that was a planet buster at best. Now, you can highball it to a multi-planet buster. It used like 8% to destroy a planet, but 8% of its power to destroy a planet. But that alone does not trump what the androids are capable of. Tony Stark has to collab his tech with alien tech, most of it, in order for it to be sufficient against universal threats. Dr. Gero doesn't have to do that. Now, for the exception of Cell, of course, but Android 17 can self-improve. Android 18 and 17 can both reproduce. And let's not forget that Android 17's performance in the Tournament of Power. This is my conclusion. The Doctor is able to use his own tech much better than Tony can use his own tech without outside sources. Now, of course, there are exceptions like Cell, but if we were to include the exceptions, right, none of Tony's suits that are merged with alien tech can come back from self-destruction like Cell. None of them. So even his nanotech has the power to self-repair, but it doesn't have the durability to stand up against universal threats, unless I'm missing something. Debate me in the comments. Bring the smoke.